Welcome to the Y&R Insider. You'll go to spot for all i latest spoilers, updates, and the estenes scopes from the Y&R Restless. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay updated with everything happening in Genoa City. Let's dive into today's wiki news.
The drama on the young and the restless continues to build as the mystery surrounding the disappearances of Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman takes center stage in the February 24 to 28 episode previews. As concern and tension rise in Genoa City, fans are bracing for even more twists and emotional moments. In this week's spoilers, both Phyllis and Sharon have vanished, and the shockwaves are being felt across town. The absence of two key characters leaves their loved ones in a state of fear, confusion, and uncertainty. While the circumstances surrounding their disappearances remain unclear, it's becoming increasingly evident that something is very wrong, and the people closest to them are growing desperate for answers. Summer Newman, Phyllis' daughter, is naturally devastated. Not only is she concerned about her mother's safety, but she's also trying to hold things together as she navigates the emotional turmoil. The search for Phyllis becomes all-consuming for Summer, and she's determined to find her mother no matter what it takes. This will likely lead Summer down a path of frustration as she realizes that finding Phyllis may be harder than she anticipated. On the other hand, Nick Newman, Phyllis' ex-husband, is also deeply affected. His concern for Phyllis is evident, and he's ready to take matters into his own hands as he starts his own investigation into what happened. Nick's loyalty to Phyllis, despite their complicated history, is undeniable, and fans will watch as he uses his resources to try to uncover any clue that could help lead them to her. As for Sharon, her disappearance adds another layer of drama to the already tense situation. Sharon's absence is particularly concerning as her role in Genoa City is pivotal for many characters. With her family and friends left wondering where she could be, Sharon's fate is left hanging in the balance. It's possible that Sharon's disappearance could be connected to something much darker, leaving her loved ones on edge and desperate for answers. One of the major focal points in these episodes is a growing concern from everyone in Genoa City. With Phyllis and Sharon both missing, the town is in a state of panic. Characters like Nikki Newman, Michael Baldwin, and others are all wondering what has happened to these two women. There's speculation about whether they've been kidnapped or if something more sinister is at play. The investigation into their whereabouts will bring together various characters as they pool their resources and work together to find the missing women. Meanwhile, the situation is putting a strain on the relationships in Genoa City. Summer and Kyle Abbott, who are already dealing with the pressures of their own relationship, find themselves in a tough spot. Summer's emotions are running high, and it's clear that her focus is entirely on finding her mother. Kyle must support her, but it's clear that the stress of the situation will create tension between them. The couple is now forced to balance their own relationship issues with the desperate need to find Phyllis. As the mystery deepens, it's also possible that Sharon's disappearance could be tied to something related to her work at Crimson Lights or her ties to other residents of Genoa City. Sharon has always had a strong moral compass and has served as an emotional support for so many characters. Her absence leaves a void that no one can fill, and as the investigation intensifies, the toll on her loved ones will become even more pronounced. The big question for fans is, how will the story unfold? Will Phyllis and Sharon be found, or will their disappearance set off a chain of events that will change Genoa City forever? Fans can expect plenty of twists, emotional moments, and suspense as the search for the missing women ramps up. As the mystery deepens, Genoa City will never be the same. Stay tuned, because the coming days will bring answers, or perhaps even more questions, as the young and the restless dives deeper into this shocking storyline.